Welcome. It's Tuesday night. A little special hangout. Jets players and the fans are fighting, tweeting at one another. What side are you on? Do you understand why the fans are pissed? Of course you do. You're pissed with them. But the players? I know you're not acting like it, but you're a professional. Tighten the fuck up. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into your takes, your questions, your opinions, your banter. It's Tuesday. I don't care. I'm your host, Nick. Blitz BK gets the rep. Good evening. Welcome to Thursday Night Throwdown. I'm your host, Nick.
When the blitz comes, there's no one to block him.
It's 10 o'clock, get ready for the showdown. 9 toes down, Nick, ready for the throwdown. We proud Jets fans, we don't play with them pronouns. Best roster in the league, we playing with the pros now. They tell us slow down, call us delusional, call us losers as usual. But this season will be beautiful. Shotgun with you know who, but run it instead. Lad Hall hit the hole hard.
That's what she said.
Ground and pound like it's 2010. The chat, we got many friends. Johnny wearing hats for super chat and watch him breathe again. Nick put the links so Bobby can call and speak again. Bonesy get the blunt, I got the weed and pens. We speaking green again. Jets news like it's CNN. A-Rod and Charles Gorman, it's like we seeing twins. Feeding tins, pounding on these bleeding fins. Week 14 and 18 when they needing wins. They ain't seeing them. We run the ball and play defense. This is AFC hell where the teams repent. Ladies and gents, welcome to MetLife. This is Jet Life. We bleed green, this our best life. We just nice.
Let's say what's up to everyone. Dark Soul. We back. We're back. Welcome. Let's say hello to you fine, distinguished members of the chat. Leading us off tonight, we got David D coming in. Of course he's on our side. Of course he's pissed. We all are. Peter's here with his Chris Streveler emoji. I'm with the fans forever. This team is giving us nothing to defend them. Agreed. Jets fans are some of the best fans in American sports. Talk to a wall if you want to argue with me about that. I'll talk to the wall. I'm kidding. I'm with you. My man Stack is here. What's up, buddy? Infrared is here. Tom Ace. Nobody can be as amped up as Bobby. You either get isolated, desolate, no energy, Bobby, or you get an absolute crazed lunatic. There's no in between. 3 siblings jet up. He's still jetting up, even though he wants to jet down a little bit. How's this? That's better. Tom's on Nick's side. I wish you were, you handsome fuck. Eric Craig's in the house. What's up, Jets fam? How are we feeling about this season? I'm ready for a new head coach. Yeah, the Ulbrich experiment's not going very well. He's spread too thin. It's a shame. I like him. I like him. I think he's a good guy. I think he's a good leader. I think he just got put in a bad position, as Jets always do with their coaches and players. It's just a bad position to be in. Hawk, what's up, brother? At least our Canadian Jet brothers are 15-1. Oh, is that the Jets in hockey? Wild Wave is here. What's up, brother? Yeti's here off of his disappointing trip to Arizona, but thank you. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. I don't know why a white hat disappears on a green screen. This is annoying. Sarah's here. Hello, Sarah. Welcome. You had to know if Hawk was here, Sarah was going to be here. Appreciate both of you being here together. Nathan's here. What's going on, Mr. Nick? Grand Junction Jet. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. So, what the fuck are the players doing, man? Fans should be on social media. Players, man, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Like, what are you doing? Listen, Sauce, I wish you would pick the ball more than you pick on Matt O'Leary. You're calling out Matt O'Leary in a text. One of the nicest people I've ever met in my entire life. One of the most genuine, good-hearted people. And Sauce wants to pick on Matt O'Leary. Why don't you pick on Trey McBride? Why don't you try to bully him around? Why don't you try to tackle him? Pussy. No, Sauce got a tweet. You know what I feel bad for, Sauce? Building your golf simulator in your basement of the house that you're going to have to sell when you get traded. Poor you. Wah. Poor you, Sauce. Go cry more on the goddamn internet. You know when you cry? When you got to try to make a tackle. You know when you cry? When you got to cover somebody and you get called for a penalty. You know when you cry? When you can't put your hands on someone on defense. I know this is about to go ballistic in the chat, but I am here to please all of you simultaneously, starting with Tom Ace, of course. He doesn't get sloppy seconds. There's a new emoji. Sad Jet fan. Enjoy that one. If you're a member of the channel, enjoy the sad Jet fan emoji. It is there for your pleasure. It's also ribbed for her pleasure. Enjoy it. Let's mute this. Let's get YouTube loaded up. So go ahead, drop those. It's frustrations in the locker room that's spilling out to social media and to the fan base. It's frustrations with themselves. It's self-inflicted wounds. You miss 20 tackles as a team. You all fucked up collectively. There's no pointing a finger. Every single one of you is at fault. Every single one of you is at fault. You don't miss 20 tackles. Chat, let me know. Is the new emoji there? Yeah, sad fans. Sad fans should be there. It's the emoji with someone with a paper bag over their head. I got rid of the sauce emoji. Fuck that. Fuck him. Johnny boy. Johnny, my good friend. Still friend with me after last Tuesday. I respect that, Johnny. Clancy, hit the sad Jet fan emoji. Make sure it works. If not, let me know. I know Clancy lives in the emojis. We got G5, Jet up. Do we have it yet? We got Bobby Arn's chair. Am I allowed to use it? I'm looking. All right. Why is it not there? Sauce should be gone. All right. Let's refresh this. Don't see it. All right. So it's saved in my YouTube studio. So it should be there. Sorry, guys. I'm working on it. I edited it before the show started. I don't know. Maybe it'll pop in a bit, but it's showing that it's gone on my end. I did. I've just refreshed myself. That's what she said. I gotta stop saying that's what she said. Bobby is just completely railroading it. All right, the sauce one is still there, so We get 27 more memberships. We can do that. We need 27 more memberships, and we can definitely get a telephone pole going into a tunnel. I don't get why. Give me a minute. Old man interneting.
There's been a lot of you out there asking about who he be. Well, he's about to let you know.
He's Charles.
This rap is so hot, you'll play it on a loop. You'll never get the recipe for chicken noodle soup. Soup or a spider or even a bat, got nothing on me or Bobby with his hat. Lady's gotta be a 10 if I'm gonna date her. Shout out to my homie, his name is Gator. I'm Charles.
To all you other guys trying to rap on Jake's show, got nothing on this guy and his flow.
He's Charles.
These bars be so hot, I'll get invited on Fallon. You know who won't? That hater, Alan. My comic book and movie takes are so hot and wild. Since my last verse, Johnny had another child. My YouTube is blowing up and I'm becoming a star. Like takes are fresh like the clothes.
Nope. You don't get mentioned on this channel anymore, buddy. Nope. Your clothes aren't fresh. Your takes aren't either. You cry and you have tears all over your outfits. Suck one. Nope. Not getting mentioned here anymore. Sucks that we got to edit that song. That sucks. Okay. So, sad fans. I don't know. It should update immediately. I don't know why it's not, guys. Maybe there's a problem with YouTube. But here we go. What'd I do? Fuck that. You want to be a bitch? You get treated like a bitch. That's the way of the world. That's the way of the world. I know, but I did it before the show to launch it, and then I see it's not refreshing. It is bothering me. Oh yeah, Dre. Yeah, you got to get in the DP later. We'll go there. I'll send pics and everything. It's fun. It's a fun time. That's how it goes. Infrared knows. Infrared in the same boat with me. So let's get back to the Jets because dead weight is not worth speaking about here, unless we're talking about my toe. Now, you look at Sauce. Dude, you're not playing that great. You're going on podcasts. You're talking about that. You know, the first 2 years were so high that if I have an average game, everyone comes at me because the bar is so high. How about a turnover and a tackle? I'll take a turnover and a tackle over an interview. Can we get that? Everyone who has been watching this show and watched me and Jeremy back in the day, I wanted Kayvon Thibodeau. I said, there's no way I want to take a cornerback in the top 5. Get me Thibodeau or Jermaine Johnson. That's who I wanted. I don't want a soft corner who can't tackle with a top 5 pick. And you're seeing that now that the pass rush and the D-line isn't as good as last year, Sauce isn't either. It's a lot easier to cover when you got everybody getting home. When you had JFM and Huff and Quinnen and JJ, it's a lot easier to cover. You can't do it anymore. You're smacking everybody. It's everything that other fans told us is 100% true about Sauce, but we didn't want to see it. Well, It's right in front of our face right now. We need a Jet player emoji with a bag. Oh, I like that. I like that. Well, it's a player underneath it. How about that? Trust me, it's a player. You can't see which player it is because the bag is over his head. It's a player. Yep, it's a player. It sucks. I don't know, Tom. I figured he'd be front and center week after week. Now I'm getting 20 YouTube ads every 3 minutes. Is it really that quick? Are they really that fast? Let me edit it. Hold on. Old man interneting. All right, I lowered it. Yeah, Quincy tweeting too, right? Like, what are we doing, guys? You got embarrassed. You made no stops. You made a midget quarterback look like he's the greatest quarterback to ever enter a football field. And you're upset and confused why fans are upset? How? It makes absolutely zero sense to me that this era of an athlete is so soft mentally. They're worried about their outfits. The Jet, I don't know if you guys know this. I had a tweet that's kind of blown up. It's like my biggest tweet. I tweeted at the New York Jets, dear at New York Jets social media team. We don't want to see the players ask stupid questions anymore when walking to the practice field. We want to see videos of them learning how to tackle. Signed, all the Jets fans who follow the team to see wins and not stupid videos. Over 42,000 people seen it, almost 1,200 likes, almost 100 retweets. I'm supposed to be on Twitter. Matt O'Leary is supposed to be on Twitter. We create content. You should be making plays. Nobody wants to see me, besides Tom, go out on the field and try to make a play. Why are you tweeting at us? Soft. SAWFT. Soft. That should replace the Jet chant. That should be the new chant. Shout out to Enzo Amore. It's a shame you're a Giant fan because we'd have a lot of fun if you were a Jet fan. Peter knows how to get a comment on air. For reference, Nick's arm might be better than Aaron's at this point. I've seen it live. And to be fair, my mobility might be better. Hey, Sean, welcome. It's all right, brother. Appreciate you making it, man. It doesn't make sense to draft a cornerback number 4 overall and bury him in his own scheme on one side of the field. Sometimes he goes to the other side. Why wouldn't it be weekly? Why wouldn't you have 6'3" Sauce on 6'4" Marvin Harrison? Why wouldn't you have him there time and time and time again? Why wouldn't that be your go-to? Oh, they got Marvin Harrison. He's pretty big. All right, Sauce, you're going to go with him. You're going to ride with him this week. Reed, you're going to cover some other guys. You're going to cover Wilson. Michael Carter, you're going to cover Dortch. No one's going to cover Trey McBride. Just going to leave him open. Hottest tight end in football. He's up there with Otten on Tampa Bay. Two of the hottest tight ends in football. Nah, leave him wide open. All of our linebackers are going to run this way while Otten goes out that way, to the point that he throws a Hail Mary 30 yards. He has to come back, get it, fall down, get up, and then run. It's pathetic. It was pathetic. Damn it, Tom. What Naked Gun character would you want to be? Nordberg or Frank Drebin? I don't know if there's a movie character above Frank Drebin. He might be the top of the list of all time. Bet you Nickel AR pulls a hammy after our next loss. All right. I wouldn't. Yeah. A lot of hammies are going to be getting pulled the next couple of weeks. What's up, Jay Quest? Chat's 8:30. Is it me or Bart Scott planting seeds for Rex when he talks? Okay. I love Rex. I can't do it. Not as head coach. We fired Rex Ryan as head coach because he never built an offense. He never developed offense. He didn't care about that side of the team. He was always in the defensive coordinator room. He ran the defense, even though he let Mike Pettin call here and there. Rex was too worried about the defense, and he wasn't a good head coach. He's a defensive coordinator. Fast forward, Robert Saleh got fired for not building the offense, not caring about that side of the ball as much as defense, and wanting to be the defensive coordinator. Why on earth would you go back to the same exact thing that you fired multiple times? Why? It doesn't make sense. It makes absolutely zero sense to bring Rex back after a decade and many years being out of the game. What are you going to do? You're going to bring Rex back and he's going to bring Marty Schottenheimer or Brian Schottenheimer back? Come on. I love Rex. You want to give me an offensive mind who says, Rex, if you can run a 4-3, I'll bring you in as defensive coordinator. You want to do the same thing your dad did? You want to win a championship here? Worry about the defense. Run the defense. You're a great defensive mind. You're a great defensive coordinator. I would like you to run this defense. Okay. I would love that. Rex not good with the media. Rex isn't good under pressure. Rex says too much stupid shit. A head coach dealing with the media, Rex running the defense. I like it. I would sign up for that. That I would take. Can't be head coach. Like I said the other day, what are you going to do? Yankees and Billy Martin? Every time you fire him, bring him back because he wants to coach the team? I want to coach the team. What's up, everybody? Join in. If you're here, please make sure you like the stream. It helps. It's free. It's easy. We are 27 emojis away. We are 27 channel memberships away from a new emoji. Working on getting the emoji in there. I don't know what happened. Oh man, this is great. I didn't know about this. You can go into see all your analytics during the live show. It's pretty cool. Just embrace the suffering. As a draft guru, I prefer just enter the selection. Sean coming in. I want to know what our team looks like next year. It's going to look completely different. 30 guys on expiring contracts. 30 guys on expiring contracts. I've dumped X's for less. Nice. I've been dumped for less. Infrared saying, I wouldn't mind Rex. John Idzik was the GM when he was coaching. Idzik sucked. Yeah, but Rex ran the defense. Rex was the one pounding the table for Calvin Pryor. Rex was the one who wanted Deron Lee. Rex was the one that wanted Quentin Coples. These were pieces of the defense that Rex demanded to have. They're all failures. Some of the worst picks, first-round picks, top 20 picks, all failed. Infrared, I can. And I picture a team with no quarterback. I want an offensive-minded head coach with another offensive coordinator underneath him and a quarterbacks coach and a passing game coordinator who all have experience building and running a successful offense in this day and age in the NFL. I do not want another defensive-minded head coach. I can't do it. I can't. I can't. I absolutely cannot. It's insanity. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. We haven't succeeded with a defensive-minded head coach. We got to get one of these bright young minds. For those of you who are watching Talking Jets, Ryan put up his list. If fired, Stefanski and Dable go to the top of my list. Stefanski's a 2-time NFL Coach of the Year. I'll take him. Brian Dable, Coach of the Year. I'll take him. They've had quarterback problems. If those organizations are dumb enough to fire those guys, I go for them in a heartbeat. Heartbeat. Stefanski and Dable both have designed schemes that succeed. They've had issues. Oh, Gator saying Gruden. Here's why it's not Gruden. He's suing the NFL. The situation with the racist emails, do we really want to bring that circus to New York with the media, with the fan base? Pre-emails? Absolutely. Gruden run the offense, Rex run the defense. I would love that. That would be perfect. I can't do it now. I don't want to deal with the circus that would come with that. I don't want to deal with the media. Jay, I disagree. I completely disagree. I watched the Giants games here in the market. There are many plays where the quarterback doesn't read the field and throw it to the open guy. The scheme is very good. Go watch the year they went into Minnesota. Watch that game. The plays that they're calling and guys are wide open and misdirections, and it was beautiful. It was beautiful. That's what I want. MC Mays, what were in the email? You got to Google that. You got to Google that. Just put Gruden emails and then click images. It'll come up. But basically, when the Daniel Snyder federal raid happened on the Redskins at the time facility, somebody saw the emails and there was a leak. The NFL and like the federal government, I believe, raided when there was Snyder with the investigation with the parties with the cheerleaders and being forced in positions. It wasn't good, but it was supposed to be classified, and then the NFL or the government leaked the emails to burn Gruden. So Gruden has a lawsuit against them because it was supposed to be protected. Everything that was confiscated was supposed to be protected and sealed, and it got out. So shitbag in Denver can put bounties on players' careers, and Chucky can't work because he said a bad word. No, I'm not saying he can't work. I'm saying I don't want it in our market with our media. That's all. If Gruden went to Denver in that little media market, same thing. Oh my God. You know what? I wish Bobby was here because I would have Bobby ban you for 5 minutes. Me or Gruden? There's no way they go after McCarthy. There's no fucking way. And I speak so highly about Gator, and this is how he speaks. Damn, Gator. I think you know a guy. I'm going to have to go get some new tattoos now that you've classified me in that category. It's a shame. I see Rick Cat popped in, Addison, Jaden. Thank you guys. Alan's here. I don't know why it didn't refresh. That's bothering me. Ship pin. All right. All right, for all of you who wanted to share your opinions on who the next coach should be, what's the next move for the Jets, I just dropped the link. Feel free to call in. Feel free to bring your takes to the table. Let's discuss the New York Jets. Let's discuss where do we go from here. Joe Douglas is on an expiring contract. He's gone. I don't think they bring him back. I don't think he wants to be back. I think that you first have to find a GM. And then depending on who you hire as GM, that will give us a clearer picture on who the coach might be. So, you ready? You ready in the back? I think you froze. Oh, you good? Give me a thumbs up if you're good in the back. Oh, hold on. We got Alan. What's up, buddy?
Hey, what's up? First of all, thank you for keeping me up on Sunday night. I appreciate it.
No worries, man.
I would raid the Lions for a GM.
Oh,
whether it's Ray Agnew or John Dorsey, I would get one of those two guys.
Dorsey is the former Cleveland Brown GM?
I think so. I think he also worked for the Chiefs, I believe, years ago as well.
Okay.
I think he's working upper management for the Lions right now. I know Ray Agnew is the assistant GM for Brad Holmes. I know Ray Agnew's son is actually a scout for the Jets right now. I would take one of those two guys. Do I think they'll be able to bring Ben Johnson with them? No. But again, I just want confidence in this organization, and it needs to start up top. I'd love to see if Dorsey would take the job. I don't know if he would, but I think it would start from there. But again, I think the biggest problem, and you have to face the fact, if a Dorsey comes here or an Agnew comes here, I think Aaron Rodgers is gone. So I don't think they will come here unless Aaron Rodgers is done.
That's I don't think part that you got to start at, right? Because it's the timeline. You can interview front office people, but I think the NFL put something in now that you're going to see coaches getting hired later in January now.
Yeah.
Because I think they're doing something where the teams that are successful are normally the teams where you want to hire from, right? Are going on later and they're losing out on jobs because their teams are doing better. And teams are in such a rush to hire their next head coach and get their offseason program going. I think they put a rule in to change the timeline of it. Now, you can hire your GM or your VP and then your GM and start to put your picture together and then go after your head coach.
Let's say the Lions get the 1 seed, okay? And they get the bye right off the bat. So every team's playing week 1. That is when I start getting everything in order. Again, I would wait for that week in between the wild card week and the semis or the NFC semifinals, because I think the Lions are going to be the 1 seed. I think they'll win 13, 14 games this year. That's when I would have the opportunity to talk to a Dorsey or talk to an Agnew. But again, I think the problem is I don't know if one of these top GM candidates is going to want to deal with Aaron Rodgers. I just don't. Yeah. And I think it's time for them to face the fact is it hasn't worked. I know it's going to be a $49 million hit if they cut him this year, or they can spread it over 2 years. But again,
you're going to have to. It's like it's been a disaster. It's so disappointing on so many levels that it's been an absolute disaster. It's made me dislike Aaron Rodgers, and I've been the biggest Aaron Rodgers man crush from in the league. Nobody. I would love watching him play the game. I would love watching him operate the position. I would love watching him tinker and toy with the defense and just manipulate them. It was fantastic, and it's been a shit show. And I'm tired of watching option routes. I want an offensive coordinator who can come in, call a play, go to the line, and the offense runs that play. And guess what? The play works.
I agree.
You're trying to be the smartest guy on the field every single play. And in order to do that, you need the receivers to be on the same exact page as you. And we haven't seen that yet. We haven't even seen it with you and Adams. You're missing so many throws to Adams, and that's supposed to be the piece that got this offense going. And that's the piece where the offense looks the worst when you're targeting him. Time and time again, it's wide throws. Not this game, the 2 games previously. It's a little 5-yard hitch, and the throw is out, and it's off key. Rodgers doesn't look comfortable in the pocket. Rodgers doesn't look capable of moving. I don't know if he's injured. I don't know if he's just done. I don't know, and I don't want to find out another year. I would
think
rather start the future now, because if you're a GM prospect, if you're a head coaching prospect, you're an offensive coordinator, you're not going to want to come here. You're going to decline the job if Rodgers is still here. Now, here's the timeline issue. You hire your coach and your GM January or early February. The Rodgers decision might not come to February, March. He kept the Packers lingering. We didn't trade for him until April 12th. So is he going to hold us hostage and use his ego to destroy us even further instead of giving a clear cut? Hey, the first week of January after the season ends, I'm going to take a week or two and I'm going to see if I want to play anymore. Let us know then. Because I hope you retire. I really hope you do, because you're declining, and you're declining quickly, and you can't throw the ball downfield. And the Aaron Rodgers that I love watching play would hit downfield bombs all the time. Not just a Hail Mary. He would kill the defense when the play action got going. And you don't see that anymore.
But the decision for Rodgers is where Woody Johnson, I mean, I expect him to be in the Trump administration in February.
Everything's going that way. All the tweets, all the stories, all the political and football insiders are all saying that if offered, he will take it.
This is an opportunity for him before he leaves to make his mark. He cannot allow this to drag on to go to his brother to make the decision. He has to make the decision with Rodgers.
He'll be involved. You can't run the day-to-day operations, but let's be real. Woody is going to have a say. Woody's going to be on the phone for the interviews if he's not still here in person. I know January 20th is Inauguration Day, so I'm not sure how quickly after that he would have to leave the country to go to the UK, but it's going to be interesting. Go ahead, Rick.
One final thing. If I were the Jets right now, I would get rid of Douglas before the end of the year. Honestly, I would start the search beforehand. I mean, they have Phil Savage in the organization right now, and Phil Savage has experience. You just need a stopgap guy before you actually bring in the guy you want to actually run the organization. Why even wait? I mean, I assume both these guys, I assume Douglas knows he's gone and he knows the writing's on the wall. Why even wait to the end of the year? Maybe do it behind closed doors and let those guys part ways by that time. Honestly, I would have him gone by Thanksgiving. I really would. There's no point in having this anymore. Again, these games are meaningless. They're 3-7 going nowhere. And Woody's going to go into that building on Sunday and see 35,000 empty seats. And he's going to freak the fuck out, honestly. He's going to go nuts. But I think it's time for Douglas to go. And I would actually let him go right now. I wish, again, as I said, I wish the trade deadline was a week later so they could have traded DJ Reed. I can't hear you.
Sorry, I had to take a call.
No
say
problem.
Goodnight.
No problem.
Why fire him when he's on an expired contract? Let the contract expire and go. Why make it more of a circus here with firing a guy whose job is done anyway at the end of the year? There's no more moves to be made.
I think they would just part way. You know, Douglas needs to go anyhow. He might want to start
in January. They'll just say we're not going to renew the contract.
I think he'll be gone beforehand. I think that will be behind the scenes. But again, one final thing as far as the head coach is concerned, if you're going to bring in a Dorsey or an Agnew, let them run the show and bring in their own guy. Yeah. But they need to bring in a guy who's going to command a room. There needs to be accountability from top to bottom. You brought the guy, you brought the name John Gruden. I don't think that Woody Johnson will isolate himself from other GMs and go against the NFL and hire him. Do I think Rabel would take this job? I don't know if he would. Again, I keep hearing Rex Ryan. I don't want to bring him back. But again, I don't know if there's anybody out there who really covets this job unless they have full control. And Rex has been lobbying for this job. I don't want him back, honestly. But I'm trying to figure out, look at names, and I'm like, who's going to want this job if Rodgers is going to be here? And who's going to want this job if they don't have full autonomy of what's going on everywhere? That's the problem.
So good takes. I mean, so it's all good points.
Yeah.
You know, it's there's so many questions about who the guy is going to be, whether it's the ownership, who's making the decisions. Do you fire the team president who's been there for a while? I don't know their name. Forgive me if anyone does.
I think it's Hayim, whatever his name is.
It's not like it's Joe Smith. It's not an easy name to remember.
Mm-hmm.
Who's going to be GM? Who's going to be head coach? Who's going to be the coordinator? Who's going to be quarterback? How many fans are going to give a fuck? That's a lot of questions, man. How many players are going to bring back? 30 expired contracts. What's
all the
plan
1 year
gonna
deals
be?
have to go. Yeah, all the 1 year deals have to go. I mean,
you take the slaughter. You get rid of Rodgers. You get rid of Adams. You take the $90 million dead cap hit one time, and you build.
You do.
You build. You trade pieces away. You trade Sauce away. You get multiple picks, and you just start a new regime. Because if you're bringing in, say, Rex to run a defense, he's not going to want bony ass Sauce as his number one corner. This doesn't fit his criteria.
No.
So.
No. And if I were the Jets this week, and I don't think they'll do this, I don't think they have the balls. I don't think the Jets have the behind me. That's right. Yeah. I don't think the Jets have the balls to do this. With all the chatter behind the scenes with Sauce, I would tell him to take the week off. I would bench him this week, honestly. I don't think they would have the balls to do it.
No, an interim head coach is not going to bench one of your superstar
I
players.
understand that, but sometimes you have to send a message. I know that Brick's not coming back, but you don't allow your star player act like a fool and make stupid ass comment all week and think that he's above the team. Sometimes you just have to know how to read a room, and maybe it's time to sit him. I don't think they would ever do it, but again,
well, that's where the new regime comes in, and you take those phone calls.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's where the new regime comes in, swinging the big hammer and saying we're not going to be an organization that does this. You know, I hate it.
Yeah, I pray they trade Sauce and they can draft Will Johnson. That's my first goal. That's the guy I want out of Michigan.
Who?
Will Johnson. Will Johnson is a cornerback out of Michigan. He's a Patrick Surtain clone. He's a guy who actually isn't afraid to tackle anybody. He's supposed to go in the top 10 of the draft this year. He's my favorite player in the draft. So, again, I would trade Sauce and I would draft.
Depending on what we do with what our scheme is, who we retain, who we sign in free agency, right now, I need a D lineman to put next to Quinnen because I feel bad for Quinnen because without a credible D tackle next to him,
Mason Graham, Michigan, he's going top 5.
That's the guy that I like.
Mason Graham's stud, yeah. I like all 3 Michigan guys, but Mason Graham's a stud. Will Johnson's a stud. And I love the tight end, Colston Loveland. But again, Mason Graham, I think Mason Graham's going to go top 5. He would be a perfect complement to Quinnen on the defensive line. But again, Nick, it's been a pleasure, and it's going to be a really long off season. They just need to completely clean house, completely.
It's always a long off season because it starts for us in October, dude.
It's crazy. Have a good one, man.
Thanks for calling in, man. Appreciate you.
Goodbye.
So here's the thing. As of today, on Tankathon, and I never thought we'd be doing this. I never thought this season we would be doing this. But here we are, as always. The top 5 right now. Jacksonville, Giants, Tennessee, Cleveland, Vegas will all be in the quarterback market. All of them. Maybe 1 or 2 go veterans. So there's going to be quarterbacks that go early. Sanders, Ward, and maybe somebody else. I don't know if it's yours. I don't know if it's the kid from Ole Miss. New England's at 6. New Orleans is at 7. We're at 8. Somehow the awful Carolina Panthers are behind us at 9. I can't believe we're here. I really cannot believe we're here. So you're not going to get a quarterback at 8. You're not going to get a quarterback that you want at 8. You're going to settle. But, man, I tell you right now, some of the names that I really like in this draft, I love Will Campbell from LSU, 6'6", 320 offensive lineman, as mentioned with Allen. And, Allen, thank you again, man. Great call. Mason Graham, D lineman from Michigan, 6'3", 318. I don't remember the last time this defense, besides Woods, we had a lineman over 300 pounds. It's all undersized, gap penetrating guys. I know that's what she said. I know. You don't think I know? I know. I need that big body in the middle to just like. I watched the two guys from Georgia on the Eagles, and I'm like, damn, why couldn't we get that? It's Jalen Carter and Davis, I believe. You know, Abdul Carter is an edge. 6'3", 252, another JJ type. Nick Scorton, another edge from Texas A&M, 6'4", 280. You got Kelvin Banks Jr., a tackle from Texas. Can't take a safety. You can't. There's no way you take Malachi Starks. Got James Pierce Jr. from Tennessee, 6'5", 243. You got Mikal Williams, 6'5", 265 edge, also from Georgia. Erante Ursay, 6'6", 330, offensive tackle from Minnesota. Kenneth Grant, another D lineman from Michigan, 6'3", 340. Colston Loveland, tight end from Michigan, 6'5", 245. Tyler Booker from Alabama, interior offensive lineman, 6'5", 325. Jalen Walker, linebacker edge. Are you going 3-4? You need a guy like that. From Georgia. Deontay Walker from Kentucky, D-line, 6'6", 345. So this is Tankathon's, some of the names in their top 22. You got Emeka Egbuka from Ohio State. You got Benjamin Morrison, a cornerback from Notre Dame, 6 foot, 186. I'm good. I need a cornerback on over 200. We already did that route. Siobhan Revel Jr., cornerback from East Carolina, 6'3", 193. No. We're too small. So, I don't know. Second round, it has us taking Tyler Warren, the tight end from Penn State. So this draft, according to them, would have us taking 2 Penn State guys, edge Abdul Carter, Tyler Warren, tight end from Penn State. So it's pretty fucking ugly. I can't lie. Catching up with some of your comments in the chat. Yeah. I see some of them. Hey, Boomtown. Welcome. Let's see what you guys got to say. Yeah, Clancy. I just read a bunch of the names off. I'm catching up. I know you commented this earlier. Yeah. What's up, Love Bites? Welcome. Thanks for hanging out. We need a mammoth. Yeah, we do, man. We do. We get a top 3 pick. You give me Cam Ward. If Cam Ward is there, if Travis Hunter and Shador go 1-2, give me Cam Ward. That guy plays like the game's in slow motion. He's got so much poise. He can move. He can throw. Yeah, I mean, Rick, we're going to have to start looking at names, man. What are we going to do? Talk about the Colt game? Who gives a shit? Jonathan Taylor's going to run for 135 yards plus. We're not going to tackle him. It sucks. Rubio. Hey, Carly. Just trying to read some of your comments and catching up. Well, if you trade Sauce, you're trading Sauce in March or February. You're agreeing to it. All right. Wild Wave says, I can't get behind that. Cam is like Jordan Love. If you bring in the right head coach and you bring in the right offensive coordinator, you can get a guy to play. Even if he sits for a few weeks, you stick with Tyrod Taylor, you bring in the rookie, you let Taylor start, and when Ward is ready to play, he plays. And you see Jacoby Brissett, Drake May up in New England. May came in a couple weeks later. Jaden started right away up down in Washington. I'm not sure where Ward falls, but I think it's who's the coordinator, what type of scheme you're running, how familiar he would be with that type of scheme. I'm not saying you have to start a guy week one, or even in the first season, but you start him when he's ready. And if it's somebody like Kingsbury, or if it's someone like a Ben Johnson, then I'm comfortable that they'll devise a scheme that works around the quarterback's talents, as well as makes the quarterback talent evolve and grow and get better. Yes, this is the name I couldn't think of before, Maze. Thank you. I said yours. I said Quinn, yours, Ward, and Sanders, and I couldn't think of Dart's name. I did watch him come back in the other day and beat Georgia, so that was fun. But what you could see, Alan, is they go down to Florida. They go to Jacksonville together. I know they just paid Trevor Lawrence, but that's a place they could go. I'd be shocked if it was the Giants. I couldn't see the Giants bringing in Dion. Giants don't want a coach with a huge personality. I would be stunned if that was even entertained. Yeah, Alan, yours sucks, but he's got the big arm, and some team will be fascinated with that, and he'll climb up the charts. They always climb up the charts, the quarterbacks. Mac Jones was a first-round pick. Shut up, computer. Here's a question from Jesus Jerry Vodka. What's up, bro? Do we sign DJ and trade Sauce or go with Stiggers? I think DJ Reed leaves, and I think you pick up the fifth-year option on Sauce if you don't trade him, and then you let another year go under the new regime and see how he does before you give the extension. What are we doing here? Oh, let's close that. So that's where we're at right now. Like, all right, let's talk about the Colt game. Joe Flacco's old. Joe Flacco's slow. He's might be slower than Rodgers. Colts have a very good offensive line. They'll be able to protect. They'll run deep routes. They'll do crosses over the middle. Downs will have a big game. If Pittman plays, Pittman will have a big game. They'll pick us apart. You got to blitz. If you're blitzing, you're playing man-to-man. I like our chances a little better man-to-man, but we'll commit stupid penalties. We'll commit pass interferences. When we do hit the quarterback, we'll rough the passer. They'll dump screens to Jonathan Taylor. He'll run. He'll have 175 total yards on us. It's bad. It's bad, and it's only going to get worse. Oh, I don't know. I can't explain the money. The odds are based off the money. You get 3 for being the home team. And let's be real. The Colts looked worse, just as bad as us last week. They had all of their worst outputs of the entire season. So I don't know. I don't know. I can't explain it. I can't justify it. Ladies and gentlemen, finally, it updated. I just posted it. The Jet fan with the bag over his head emoji is now available. Sauce is gone. Rodgers will be gone next. Enjoy that. I know how much you guys love your emojis. I will be looking for some new emojis. There you go, Clancy. Gator has some crazy kinks. Well, Blitz says you got to blitz. Of course, it's all about self-promotion with you, buddy. I see how you are. But you're right. You got to go after Flacco. You got to make him move his feet. He's not going to escape the pocket. Just go hit him time and time again. You got cornerbacks. You got a number 4 overall pick. You got a guy you're paying $15 million a year. You got a nickelback that you're paying $10 million a year. Let them do their fucking job and cover. I tell you right now, we get 27 memberships. I will make a Carly emoji right now. You send me the picture that you want. We get we got to get 27. Let me see. But let me see how long we have to get there. We are losing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We're losing 22 by Thursday. So we got to get to 27 before we lose 22, or else we drop way down, and we're down to 49 needed. The numbers game is crazy because they expire. You know what, though, Tom? You can't have it be over 1 MB. Was it megabyte? Milla? I'm not sure because they're very tiny. That's what she said. Anything that has a background is no good. Like, that's why the brown paper bag, I had to zoom in so far on the guy's head because there's other colors and things in the background, and it makes it makes it more difficult to get approved. That's why there's a lot of ones with like a plain background and just like the image. Zaire Franklin is my friend from college on the Colts. He's number 44. Oh, nice. Are you going to the game to see him Sunday, Carly? Do the Jets have an NFL caliber safety on this roster? I watched Brian Banch this Sunday night, and it was all how much of the field he covered. He's great. He was great. That was somebody I really liked. I did like him. Hey, Dark Soldier's here. Soldier, what's up, buddy? Weed the people from his account that does not have a membership. Thank you. Oh, you can? Oh, I would love to remove about 20-year window of mine. Can we remove a 20-year background for me? What the fuck? Where's my invite? Just to clear things up, I was never in the military. Don't know why people think. I guess soldier. They think that it's a name that you were. But for now on this channel, we will refer to him as Sergeant Soldier. You're in the military. We've declared it. Thank you for your service. Love Bite saying, let weed do the Carly emoji. Well, we got to get there. There we go. This is helping. Alan coming in saying, I want a Carly emoji. How do we get there, people? We gift memberships. Alan, thank you. Why isn't my YouTube refreshing? You bastard. Let me refresh that. Let's see where we are. Sorry, this YouTube shit, man. It's very good. I love YouTube. Thank you for the partnership. Alan gifted 5, and they went to DNY for Life, Matt Malillo, Wild Wave, Neek, and Jets Worldwide. Thank you, Alan. Very kind of you. And the search is still out there. Whoever gifts Carly a membership to the channel, you get to co-host a show with me. For Alan, thank you. You're the man. I will not. We should play the dating game with the winner having the pleasure or displeasure to take out Carly. I will not pimp out Carly on this channel unless it's to Charles. I have a standard here, damn it. Rick Kent says, let's see the Carly emoji. I'll get 5 memberships to get a little closer. Thank you, good sir. And it's not updating. Why are you not live chat? All messages. Rick gifted, and he went to Matthias Morales, Deborah 64, Frank Cersei, DLB 1 Jets arm. 4. Am I missing one? Oh, Jay Graves, the feisty Jets fan. There we go. Thank you, Rick. Thank you. Boomtown getting caught up. Look at that. Should I screenshot the Carly Fleischer emoji? If you got one that you like, we're getting there. We're getting there. We are 17 away now. Adirondack Fly Guy says, you know what? I want to see a Carly emoji. He gifted one that went to NY Jets Superfan. Thank you, Adirondack. I appreciate you, sir. We're down to Sweet 16. Just like in college basketball, we're down to the Sweet 16. Awesome. This is the part of the show, since nobody's calling in. The link is there. This is the part where I have to play a video. And we are going to play, because you haven't seen it on his show at all.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Thank you, Gator. Gator's a really cool guy when he's not making fun of me in my chat. He's really awesome. Great guy to hang out with. Very talented, very skilled, very knowledgeable. But then he comes in my chat and he just... Holy shit, ladies and gentlemen. If there is anyone who wants to see a Carly emoji on this channel, we are 16 away. And there is one person who will get so excited he might do this. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the one, the only, the legendary Bobby Midnight.
That was hilarious. Ha ha.
Ha ha. How are you, my
Carly,
friend?
you deserve it, you beautiful lady. You deserve it. Let's get some more memberships for her. If I had the money, I would give it to you, but my channel is shut down now, so can't do any memberships right now. Sorry.
You're coming in a very positive attitude.
I know, because I love Carly.
Carly's very lovable. She's a sweetheart.
We need
Carly, I left you a voicemail today. Would you mind talking to Nikki and explaining to him what you were saying in Bobby's chat yesterday? I know nobody checks voicemails. I should have just sent the text, but I'm old school.
What was she saying in my show?
About Nikki not doing the sports management and doing business management instead. I wanted her to explain to him and his mom.
Yes, because it's more, yes.
Yeah, I was cooking, Carly. I would have just texted, but I was cooking and using my hands.
That's what she said.
Perfect. I can go to the bathroom now.
That's what she said.
Yes. And I said, I'll be right back. Clancy, welcome.
What's up?
Who should I put in charge when I go to the bathroom?
Put in Clancy.
Just because I don't have you tell me what to do, Bob, you're in charge.
There you go.
But how am I going to be in charge? How you doing, Clancy?
Good, my friend. How are you?
Doing good. Can't wait till December 1st. November 30th.
It'll be a blast. It'll be a blast.
So do you guys know what time you're picking me up?
No, not yet. We'll know soon.
All right. We got to find out everything so we can plan.
We'll get it all mapped out.
I have to get a hotel and all that. I don't know where I'm going to stay.
What is it, for one night?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right. We could find a hotel. Yeah, we'll find something. Don't worry.
Yeah, but if I wouldn't have mind, I have the money from my YouTube channel, but it's put down.
Like I said, there's a big group of us going. We'll get it figured out. Don't stress over it.
Oh, you know who's having his he has his own YouTube channel now, Mike D's Nuts.
Does he?
Yep, I just saw it. Yeah.
Nice. I gotta check it out.
Yeah, I did. I subscribed to him. I didn't even know he was having the channel. Didn't tell anybody.
That's our guy.
Yeah. So how are you doing?
Good. Duke and Kentucky's tied, coming down to the end here.
I hope Kentucky wins.
Yeah, it's really early season. It don't matter. It's just a showcase type of game.
I want Kentucky to win though.
Yeah. It's tied right now. 28 seconds left. Timeout.
Yep. That's a good
My
game.
buddy sent me a message saying that Soto narrowed it down to 4 teams: Yankees, Mets, Red Sox, Dodgers, and that he may make a decision tomorrow, which would really be something.
About what?
Soto.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Hey, Carly, our Archman won today by 2 against Colgate. Colgate versus Keith. It's a 2-piece brand.
What was it?
Carly, Syracuse beat them by 2 points.
Oh, nice.
Bobby getting lucky in Kentucky, Tommy says.
Knicks won.
Oh, that's good. I'm happy about that.
Yeah, it was the in-season tournament just started. They beat Philadelphia.
Alan's been on everybody's show today. Holy
yeah,
cow.
Bloomtown, what happened? That story just broke, and now tonight they're saying down to 4 teams already. No more Blue Jays.
Alan, you've been making a trip around today. You went on Jake's show, you went on my show, you were on Nick's show, you were on Midnight Mike's show. Wow, you're a busy boy today. Wow. Carly.
Alan made his rounds tonight.
Our Syracuse won by 2 tonight. Are you happy? Did she say she's happy?
Yeah. No, she's talking about. Oh yeah, she's happy. They'll take it.
Good, me too. Well, I wish they won a little bit more, but Colgate, come on. Can't beat Colgate by more than that.
Rangers lost.
Oh, shit, really?
Yeah, Winnipeg beat them.
What about the Islanders? Did they play?
I'm not sure. Peter said, I think maybe the Devils won. I don't know. Devils beat the Cup champs. So, yeah, Devils won too.
Oh, I see.
They beat Florida. Was it Florida that won, right?
Yeah. Fortunately.
Alan is on everyone's show. He's the new 25. No, Alan is the original. He's 50.
You believe he's been around
25 is the young Alan.
Alan's $50.
He's been around for a long time. He's been on everybody's show today.
So for those of you who may have missed Bobby's new show, it's the Legend Bobby Midnight on YouTube. You missed a fun moment yesterday where Bobby did an impersonation.
Oh, Godzilla.
Oh, Bobby, don't.
What the fuck was that?
Don't, Bobby.
Bobby took us on a quick trip to Japan.
Bobby.
Gator, I love you, Gator.
This is why I let Gator make fun of me in the chat, because he just sends me shit randomly. He goes, I emailed you this if you want to add it to the rotation.
You gotta help me put my stuff back on.
Yeah.
Yes. Me and Gator haven't spoken yet, but we
gotta, right. I know you guys are busy. I understand.
We got to connect. I got to get him into your StreamYard that you're on and get some
what she
stuff
said
up there. Hell yeah.
Show that again real quick.
Oh, Godzilla.
Oh, Bobby, don't.
What the fuck was that?
Don't, Bobby.
Bobby took us on a quick trip to Japan.
Bobby. Bobby Midnight Show, ladies and gentlemen. You never know what you're gonna get.
Where's our friend Harrison today? Is he still in chat?
He's on the phone arguing with Mikey.
No.
Mr. Weed is here, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, Mr. Weed. I love you.
A haircut, Mr. Weed. Look at you with the haircut.
Oh.
Yeah, just in time to freeze myself.
You look like De Niro in Taxi Driver.
Oh, you look like Brad Pitt in Fight Club.
Yeah,
You're
De Niro.
I'd go to 3 funerals this week. I had to get a little dressed up.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
That's
Jeez.
all right. Bobby, do your Japanese impression.
No, I'm not in the mood.
Come on.
Play it again. Just play again.
No, I need a live.
Nah, I'm not doing it. No.
No. That's you can't top that moment.
That was good.
Here you go. Carly coming in with Holy Handsome.
Thank you, Carly. Did Gator add that last little Japanese cut at the end of the clip where you're?
You know what that's from? Do you know what that's from?
No.
I was gonna say South
That's
Park.
from the most racist commercial ever that MTV did years ago about how the world, what makes us different, brings us together, and they did the most racist things. Like I can't even describe it on air. Like they did like an African tribe. They did that. That's the actual commercial from like MTV years ago.
That's wild.
I believe it.
Yeah,
What's up, boys?
Just from that snippet, you can believe that.
That MTV was wild back in the day. Back when it had Jackass and shit on the air, before like it started being like reality TV shows, MTV was the shit.
Yeah, for sure.
God
Used to actually
damn
watch
you.
it back then.
But yeah, Jackass and Wild Boys was the best.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I think that was MTV too.
What about remote control?
We gotta celebrate our differences. That was like the whole commercial.
You remember remote control, the game show?
It sounds familiar. Yeah, I think I can't remember much.
Hi,
But it sounds
Sarah.
Do you remember that?
remember like house.
I don't.
Whatever that's
Nick,
called.
do you remember it?
Oh, Room Raiders. I remember that.
Do I remember what? I'm looking something up.
It's fucking cold, man. I should have never cut my hair.
It is cold, right?
It's chilly as fuck, dude. I can't get Wi-Fi in the booth. I have to be outside the booth next to the store to get it.
Yeah, dude, it's cold though.
So I had to layer up so I can fucking sit outside.
I'm inside, but I got my window open.
My window's open year round.
For anyone who's in the Discord, I just posted the actual commercial from MTV. That's not manufactured. That is an actual commercial that they played.
All right, I'm gonna mute myself and go watch real quick.
Remember remote control?
Now he's got his own game show. Are you watching it, Clancy?
No, Bobby asked that 5 times. So.
Well, he said, wait a minute. I was waiting for it. So
No, I know. You're a gentleman. It's just funny how many times he asked it. Nick, do you remember remote control?
I was singing the song.
Kurt Loder. I don't remember.
Not Kurt Loder. Adam Sandler. And don't tell me.
Oh, the movie? Click?
No, the game show, Remote Control.
No,
Adam Sandler was one of like the sidekick characters on that.
Wow, I don't remember that.
Right, Bob?
Yeah, I think so. Oh my God.
Ken Ober. And Enu.
Ken Ober, yep. And the other funny guy, what was the other funny guy's name on the show? Ken Ober killed himself.
Oh.
What was the other guy's name, the funny guy?
Jesus
Blitz,
Christ.
that actually aired on TV, and they thought that was a way to bring people together. They were like, that's like the craziest thing. The 90s were wild, man.
Yeah, they were.
No way. Which one, Rick? Ken Ober is the host of one of the game shows that I was on.
Yeah,
which one was that?
Quinn.
What game was that? Oh yeah, Quinn. Yeah. Which game show was you on with Ken Ober?
Yeah, which one? I'm curious too. Good question, Bob. It was called Smush. It was on you. Oh, look at that, Bob. That's what she said. He's gonna smush on you.
Yeah, that was a game show, I think.
All right, that's my new ringtone. Celebrate our differences. Oh shit.
Kentucky won by a couple buckets.
Yeah, that's because Duke's a piss poor blue blood. They're not even a blue blood. UCLA, Kentucky, Carolina, and Villanova are blue bloods. Duke is puke. They're puke brown.
So they lost?
Yeah. Of course they lost.
Oh, poor Clancy.
They had a chance. It was 75-72. Kentucky missed the second free
Go ahead,
throw.
Bob. Bob, talk shit to Duke. Talk shit to Duke.
Give it to him, Bobby.
Duke stinks. The guy I happy retired Schnoz. I'm glad that Schnoz. Yeah, don't like Schnoz.
Not your greatest shit talk session.
Yeah,
Not. You were just like,
You know, the lines on Bobby's robe make it look like he's got headphones on.
constantly.
It does. Yeah, you're right.
Well,
Actually, now that you said that, I looked. It looks exactly like it.
11:33. I should be in bed.
Why?
Yeah,
What do you got to
Bobby,
do
you're
tomorrow?
a man.
What are you talking about? You have less titles than Carolina, Kentucky, UCLA, and I think Villanova might even have more than you by now. And Kansas. Kansas got more titles than you.
All right. Well,
you're
number
not
one,
even
if
an
your blood
elite
is-
blue team.
But number one, if your blood is blue, you have a serious medical problem. You need to go speak about. All right, that's not right. That's
You're an
medically-
alligator.
Yeah, go hang out with the hippos.
What's wrong with fat girls?
Come on, Nick. They are.
They need loving too.
They are very similar because they are very aggressive.
I'm scrolling back in the chat. I got to see something.
Well, Notre Dame was number 8 in the college football playoff rankings.
I actually just heard a great story about Notre Dame from World War II, where I can't remember his name, but he was in the Bataan March, where 70,000 Americans surrendered, and they marched him across, and 5,000 people got murdered and shit. The one guy, I can't remember his fucking name, he was a Notre Dame player in 1935 or something, and one of the soldiers took his Notre Dame class ring, and the officer of the company came up to him and gave it back to him because he studied in the U.S. and was a big fan of him and shit, and he gave his ring back to him. That's just wild.
How about that? That's crazy. Yeah, he's a good player.
I just want to say that Carly put this comment up at 11:11, and for the first time that I'm aware of, Carly was in the chat at 11:11 and didn't tell us it was 11:11. Yes, I scrolled back to see if she did that.
Yeah, Jaden, that's actually true.
She's so infatuated with the conversation with you guys in the chat that she did not say it's 11:11.
Carly's inner white girl is wearing out.
Maybe Zaire Franklin isn't married yet.
All right.
And that was her
Maybe not always, but you have a very high hit percentage. I missed it because I can't believe it's 11:35, and I was like, no way, Carly didn't say it was 11:11. And then I see you you were getting tired.
Yesterday was the special one, or the other day, 11:11 on 11:11.
Good night, Rick. Thank you for the memberships. Thank you for helping us to get closer. For those of you wondering, Alan and Rick both gifted 5. Adirondack Fly Guy gifted 1. We are 16 away from a Carly emoji.
Good night, Rick.
And Carly is staying up until we get there.
We get a Carly emoji.
She's not allowed to go to sleep until we get there, folks. Let's help her out. She will get cranky. She will just leave on her own.
That's how most of Nick's addicted.
Play along, Carly. Always be selling. I will say
So
this.
most of it,
I did have a little business phone call with Carly on Monday, and for the rebrand that will be coming out January 7th on this channel, Carly will be on board with running the merch. We will have a merch launch. We will have a new channel. We will have a new logo. We will have, well, not a new channel, a new name to the channel. And Carly's on board as part of the team.
what's the new name?
Not releasing that yet. That's why you got to watch January 7th.
You can do more than Jets, right? I guess.
Right. I'm glad you put it for the 7th because I'm busy storming the Capitol on 6th.
Well, the season, I believe it's the first Tuesday after the season ends. I think his season ends on Monday the 5th.
Yeah, wait, I was going to say, I figured he'd do it on the 6th. It'd be a holiday.
Yeah, the season ends on the 5th. On the 6th, it'll be everybody getting fired day.
Yeah, it'd be nice. That's going to be fun.
Yes, Tom guessed it.
Proud Pride fan. Like they threw an eggplant in there instead of like a unicorn.
Leader of the Pride.
All right, here we go. We're playing this game now, much like blaming Nick the other day. Let's guess the new channel name. Once proud Jet fan, the former proud Jet fan. Bob, you okay? You look tired, buddy.
Yeah, you hanging in there?
Bed.
Go to bed, bud.
Well, yeah, I don't
Get
want you
some
to
sleep, buddy.
overexert yourself, man. I hate when you do that.
Have a good night.
Yeah, you have
All
shows
right, buddy.
tomorrow.
Good night, Bob. If you guys
See you tomorrow.
haven't already, go subscribe to the legend Bobby Midnight. We're trying to get him back up to the 600 that followed him before he was sabotaged. Let's see.
Jaden got one. Jaden got one for you.
Yeah. Fuck that guy.
Right.
Fuck that guy.
I saw your shit in the Discord where you were like, "Man, make sure you tell him who you voted for."
Clothes are off.
That timing was perfect. Because I put it in and he commented next. It was perfect.
Yeah, that was great.
Later, infrared. Oh. Didn't read it. I don't read them sometimes.
You're making Bobby mistakes.
The proud telephone pole fan. The embarrassed Jet fan.
That's pretty good.
Proud owner of a fleshlight fan.
It's already taken.
And my brother has a fleshlight that has like 6 speeds. He loves it. It's actually funny. Last time he got kicked out of the house, he threw it away, and he's like super pissed about it.
He's tearing the house apart.
He's so mad about it. Shit.
Proud pocket rocket fan.
I don't know if you ever seen Blue State, but you got to keep your pocket pussy protected.
Tom said it's got 6 speeds, the flashlight.
It does. He said it had 6 speeds. He was so proud of it. And then he got kicked out of the house and he fucking threw it away. And he came back and he was like, "I'm so fucking mad. I threw it away. My girlfriend sucks."
Horrible.
No, dude.
Oh, look at Sarah taking low blows. Jets fan with 9 toes.
See, I was going to say the 9-toe Jets fan, but I thought better of it.
The totally disgusted Jets fan.
If that's not it, you should consider that.
Well, hey.
See what Tom said?
I'm getting there.
Turbo on this. Probably. Probably, and then I think Super Turbo afterwards.
You guys are off your rocker.
Just a little bit.
I was working on a guest for tomorrow night, hoping I could get her. Little tease. We're working on it. I don't know if the time works.
Shit. I don't know it. I was gonna
But
guess, and I may spoil it.
I'm trying. I don't want to say it if it doesn't work out.
That's
But
why I don't. So I won't
trying.
guess it.
I'm trying. I think it'd be something you guys would really enjoy.
Should I guess or no?
What did Alan call
One
him?
guess. One guess.
Oh, I don't want to say it. If I don't want to jinx it, I don't want to promote
Is it
something.
gonna be Jay Graves?
In the Discord, you could do it, and I'll tell you.
Yeah.
I don't want to put it out on air if they don't want to come on.
Yeah, that'd be awkward.
No, yeah. I mean, it's not definite yet. I just wanted to say who I think it is.
Green River Chronicles.
That's not bad.
I was
That's
thinking
actually not too bad at all.
Tears of a Clown. Welcome to the Tears of a Clown.
That's actually fucking good. Tears of a Proud Clown.
I can't. My former co-host already took that.
Pete, that's pretty good too. See, Peter?
Who's that lovely lady?
Who's that lady? Here's what I think about all of your suggestions.
Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. I thought it was going to play the actual video.
Total Recall.
I was thinking that, boom. I didn't want to take the
Total Recall.
Talking balloon knots. It's Leanie's hot ass. You guys never disappoint. The sexually frustrated Jet fan.
I just noticed that Weed's picture. Nick chilling in the chair behind him.
That's an
Wait,
actual.
I told you put Charles Gorman's head on that one.
I did, but I had to put this up.
Hold on. Looks good.
He doesn't listen to me. He's proud Sweet Cheeks fan.
Oh, that's pretty good too.
The Rio Diner Chronicles. I'm just gonna get very angry and smoke a shit ton of cigarettes, and then I'll be Toe Beningo. Was he even inside at T Squared, or was he outside smoking the whole time?
Yeah, I wasn't there.
He sounds like he just chain smokes. That voice.
Yeah, looks like it too.
Welcome back.
Where'd he go?
Probably to work. He's got to do that every so often. For those of you coming in late, we do have some new emoji. We have a new emoji today on the show. The sad Jet fan with the bag over their head. Ooh, the Green Reaper. I like Jesus Joe. He's on fire tonight.
No, he's a funny, witty guy.
So my boss put up a sign that said, "Please no smoking weed in the bathroom." I'm pretty sure that's for me.
Did he really?
My bad, boss.
He could have just texted me.
Yeah, I doubt you're the only one. Maybe though.
The worst part is that we have people that shoot up dope in the bathroom. They don't get a sign.
Oh, do you know the Muffin Man?
Yeah, we'd already violated that. I heard that we went in there and just wrote no.
We violated it before he saw the sign.
The second I walked up, I saw a sign. I was like, "That's mine."
Tom brings up a good question. Is there a wash your hands sign in there? No. It's just
There is. It's worn out. It's like 12 years old, but it's there.
Much like your last date.
That's like 4 years.
Green Jello and 17. Yeah, you tell him you go on strike till that policy changes. All right, he ran away. We wrote no signs in the bathroom and marker on the wall above it. That's what you do. Please don't post signs in the bathroom.
Stop wasting tape and trees.
You got to get a piece of paper, write on it. Be like, I took the other piece of paper to roll my joint with, and I smoked it in the bathroom.
Yo, after the Don Jose meetup, I stayed up there in around Florham Park, East Hanover. I think East Hanover was the hotel, but whatever. I went to a quick check that night. Might have been a Wawa. But two of the workers were standing right out front, blazing the J, passing it to each other.
Yeah, he actually doesn't care. It's legal, so he can't really say shit. But
yeah.
As long as you don't sit there and fake out the bathroom, which I only did one time because there were people just standing outside smoking cigarettes. There was like 12 people standing outside scratching lottery tickets and smoking cigarettes. So I went in the fucking bathroom and took
Now you're in Keensburg.
Yeah, pretty much.
Concrete jungle where scratch offs are popular.
They're
all losers. And
I explicitly told my boss that I don't want to be in the store strictly because I don't want to do lottery ever again.
Yeah.
Bro, when you have to stand there and somebody's sitting there just rattling off 50
Yeah, they go in and out the whole night, though. Yeah, they're just like going in and out.
Twice a day. Midday, evening. Twice a day. And they'll drop 40, 50, 60, 80 to $100, dude, on fucking pick threes, pick fours, Powerballs. And they never win. Ever.
Yeah, the stores love the lottery machine.
Or they'll get like 50 Powerball tickets and they'll come in with one ticket, won $2. And they're like, look, I'm ahead.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, start dropping your what did we learn? I want to get that green.
We learned a lot, probably. You gotta think though.
There we go.
I'll tell you what I learned.
What did you learn?
I'm getting a little bit personal here. I was wrong to stay away from everybody while I was grieving with all this shit this week because I realized you guys are the ones that fucking helped me with it. So,
yeah, definitely.
We're a good group of assholes to keep around.
Have not smiled this much in 2 weeks. So
for sure, we're here for you.
So it's cool. It's cool. I was wrong to stay away. That's why I jumped in tonight.
Good, man. It's good to see you again.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
Don't lie to him. Just say welcome back. Don't lie to him.
Shut up, Nine Toes. I really couldn't think of anything else to say at the time.
Everyone loves weed.
I was stuck between
complimenting Nick coming in new to the channel. I think you're new to the channel. Welcome. Jets 2024, the gangrene you can't amputate. Sorry for the horrible season. I don't even think this guy knows that I lost a toe, and he comes in with an amputate joke. Fantastic. Fantastic. The jokes write themselves here, folks.
Fit right in.
That's it. Comes in, hits a grand slam already in the first comment. But
Infrared's back. You seen that? You seen your
No, my favorite Nick Toe joke was when who made the catch, but they declared him out of bounds, and everybody was like, Nick would have been in bounds because he missed that toe.
Isaiah Likely.
That was the Ravens game. Yeah, Isaiah Likely.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was one of my favorites. The entire chat just flooded with toe jokes.
That would have been a touchdown for Nick.
Eric's here. I've learned to not drink the Kool-Aid. Yeah, good call.
Honestly, 2 years in a row, I can't do it this summer. Like,
yeah, I don't care who we fucking signed. If I go nuts or if I get any sort of excitement, unfollow me, leave.
They gotta show us first. They gotta.
Yeah, I don't care who we signed. Like you signed Aaron, you traded for Aaron Rodgers and it sucked. You got Tyron Smith and he sucked. You got Devontae Adams and it sucked. Like I'm not going to get excited over
I've never been superstitious. Maybe a little stitious, but never superstitious. Never believed in curses and shit like that. I'm not even religious. Blah blah blah. I really think Joe Namath needs to be sacrificed. I think we have to get.
Stop that. There's going to be a percentage of our fan base that celebrates when the guy dies because of this fucking made up hysteria.
Yeah.
I will celebrate. Motherfucker didn't even throw a touchdown pass in the Super Bowl win. Okay.
So he did a lot of things, and he won that Super Bowl regardless. But still, yeah. Like
I mean, the
last
fact
year
that
was a
United
letdown.
into the game and he still ended up winning is a big deal. But
this year was worse, though.
Dude, go away.
Tom Ace learned that weed is in violation of Section 215, Paragraph E, Subsection B. No smoking weed in the bathroom.
I can't read that much, so sorry, dude. What?
I read it for you. I know.
Yeah, I don't listen that well either.
All right. If that's all the what did we learn, I think it's time.
Where's Boom?
That's what I'm saying.
He's there.
I'm getting
He's
there. Jeez. Boomtown, I know you joined late, but you are a legend, and you probably watched it back at 2.0 speed.
Yep.
So at 5.0 with your rack top down so your hair can flow, drop the what did we learn? Oh,
He's all
Carly
caught
learned
up.
I'm becoming a college counselor.
Yay.
Wouldn't it be a college advisor?
Yeah.
He's in high school. Wouldn't it be isn't it a college advisor if you're giving advice?
Advisors, if they're in college already, maybe.
No, an advisor would be going.
They're
They're advising you.
I think
how
it's
to
the
get
other way around.
It's an entirely different thing.
I learned that Alan is lost without his wife. Oh, Jesus, Jerry Vodka coming in with a super chat. Thank you. Nick in Requiem for a Dream. Lito's character's arm was gangrene and amputated. How close are we to amputation, or are we just gangrene? Oh no. We are. You know what's just left? For the fan base, it's just a heart. That's it. It's just a beating heart that somehow doesn't have anything else. It's just sitting on the ground, pumping blood out. And it's just an endless heart beating because for some reason, this fan base has heart. This fan base has hope. This fan base has belief. And we just keep losing everything.
Not
But
after
we're
this
still
season.
there.
I think that bleeding heart that you see on the ground just losing blood is the fan's heart right now.
Yeah.
Nobody asked you.
I'm just saying.
I think it could
saying.
be put back together quicker than some think.
Yeah.
But it's tricky.
You know what it is?
And it's complicated.
The body got blown up and there's parts everywhere. And it's like all of a sudden the movie's fading out and then you see like a little twitch. Like somehow like the body can get put back together. But we
actually
don't have
doing
the
it is
person to do
Like
complicated.
the ending of a horror movie.
Yeah,
we
we
need
don't
the
have
right
the
people.
person to put the body back together yet.
Yeah,
so
we need the
it-
right people because it's complicated.
Well, as long as
but
we
it could
don't
be
get,
done.
as long as we don't get all the king's horses and all the king's men, I'm pretty sure we can put them back together again.
Yeah.
Because why
got
are you
some
sending
pieces.
horses to put them back together?
We got a few pieces, not a million. We got a few though.
Too many.
Wait a minute. I never thought that. Carly learned that you animals thought I was making cookies that taste like turkey. I thought Sarah thought that. I don't know if anyone
Sarah
else
and
thought that.
Rick was probably being sarcastic, but definitely Sarah.
I always thought
Yeah.
Carly's
I
cookies
don't know how we
were
I didn't think that. I knew you meant turkey shaped cookies. But ladies and gentlemen, you've watched an hour and 49 minutes of this show. Thank you. If you're here, like the stream. It's free. It's easy. It helps the channel grow. And you've listened to me and others talk, but you did it for one reason: to get Boomtown. What did we learn? And Boomtown learned there is no Bobby Spectrum. It's all or nothing. Nick is here for our pleasure. Tom gets the sloppy seconds. The chat demands a telephone pole emoji. Nick used his hands while cooking. Bonus. Many invites to Carly's Caesar salad party seem to have been lost in the mail. I had no idea Bobby spoke fluent Japanese. Gap penetrating guys are the key to according to Nick.
Well, the Caesar salad party, wasn't that brought up when when Carly and Charles were on, Charles was like, let's have a Caesar salad party.
He took this idea and made it.
Hell yeah.
That'd be
Good
great
shit,
if Charles was there. Triple bonus. Infrared doesn't do anything subtle. That's a hell of a passive-aggressive way to tell weed to stop smoking weed in the bathroom.
Never.
Jesus Jerry Vodka coming with another super chat. Thank you. We're the soldier in the video one. Metallica.
It's a really good video.
I'm going to have to check that reference out.
Yeah.
Really good video.
Reed knows it.
That's a great point. Alan says, I pray one day you find the soulmate so you could find your way out of all these chats. Carly replies, Alan, you know when I get a boyfriend because I won't be in these chats every night. No, it did not show up. Let me go to YouTube and see if it's there. Bonus. You want to send it to me on Discord? No, it went bonus, triple bonus.
Missing double.
I thought I noticed that, but I just thought it was really high, and I missed the second bonus.
Yeah, I don't have it, Boom.
It's been doing that a few times lately.
Boom, send it to me on Discord because I'm curious what word got it botched.
Hey, Sarah, do you know how you can tell a blind woman was on your computer? Blonde, not blind. I understand the way I said it. Kind of like there's white out on the screen.
Double bonus from Boom. We've got to celebrate our differences. Ching ching chong ching ching ching. Yes, I translated that word for word. Carly missed the 11-11 tonight. She did. She did. But she remains one of one. All right. Thank you, Weed. Good luck at work tonight. I hope that not to read about your station in the news in the morning.
Yeah. See you later, boys. Have a good night.
Yeah,
Love you guys.
Love you too, pal.
Love you too.
Keep your head up. We got your back. Clancy, thank you for hanging out. We'll see you in the Discord, of course. Oh, you're going old school Fila. All right, trivia question. Name an athlete that was a Fila sponsor or spokesperson.
You're talking to the chat, right?
You.
Oh, man. Grant Hill.
Very good.
What's it called? Big fella messaged me on Discord. He's like, yeah, man, it's fire. Thank you, big fella. Yeah, he likes it. I mean,
Nice.
It's pretty nice, you know. Had to break it out for Bobby's show.
Thank you, Jesus Jerry Vodka, for the 2 super chats. Thank you, Alan, Rick, and Adirondack Fly Guy for the gifted memberships. We gained 11 members. We are 16 away. Maybe we can get there tomorrow night. And we can add a Carly emoji to the channel. I know how much you guys love Carly. And I hope we get to add that before she gets a boyfriend and we never see her again. But then we see her again 4 weeks later when it's when that guy fucks it up. We will be the rebound. We will be there. Green control for Major Nick. Oh, Carly, I'm just saying that no one is deserving of you. That's all. It wasn't mean. I was just saying that no one deserves you. You're too good. And then after a couple weeks, you'll be like, he's not good enough for me. I deserve better. And you'll come back to us where we treat you like the queen that you are.
You come back home.
Yeah. We'll welcome you with open arms. Bobby might welcome you back in a different way, but we will welcome you back with open arms. We promise. Oh, breaking news above. Oh, breaking news. Local man arrested for smoking weed in the bathroom directly under the sign requesting nobody smoke weed in the bathroom. And in a related story, Weed lost his job. No, Sarah. Nope. Come on, girls. What did Hawk say?
Yeah, that's what I was just.
Nope, not going there. But they're arguing tennis. I love it. There's a tennis argument about Beyond Board. What the fuck happened in the chat? That all right. Thanks for hanging out, Clancy. We'll see you in the Discord. Have a good night.
Thanks.
Later, pal. Ladies and gentlemen, this team may suck, but we certainly don't. It was a pleasure hanging out with you guys tonight. I know it was a pop-up show on a Tuesday. This is therapeutic, I think, for all of us. We get together, we'll talk a little bit of Jets, and then we laugh. And we heal. It's rough being a Jet fan. Whether you're new to it, like Bobby and Sarah are this year, or whether you're a longtime Jet fan, we all need this. We need each other because we're the only ones that know what we go through. We get laughed at. We're the butt of jokes. We're miserable. But you know what? I would not go through this with any other group of people than you guys. You guys are fucking awesome. You're awesome. And I look forward to every time that we hang out together, whether it's in here, whether it's in the Discord. If you've been gifted a membership and you're saying, what the fuck is the Discord? There it is. I did not have that up at all today. But late entry. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's a rough time. Try to keep your head up. Why isn't that working? Why is that not working? Oh, there we go. Let's see. We're going to go out with what I have to say to Weed every time that I try to talk.
You shut up! You shut up! I'm so fucking scared right now. You shut up!
It's true. It's true. So, good night, everybody. Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow night, 9 o'clock. Proud New York Jet fan. Signing out. Be loud, be proud New York Jet fans. Take care. Have a good night.